People around the world have a deep desire to make things better. Our audience tonight proves that. We have guests from around the country, 44 states, 15 countries across 6 continents. How exciting is that?
Welcome to a thought-provoking conversation among 3 thought leaders on racism in America.
Wes Lowery is a best-selling author and Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist.
With me, 2 of the leading scholars in this space. You've seen their books all over the New York Times bestseller list, Ibram Kendi and Robin DiAngelo.
To be anti-racist is to recognize the racial groups, despite any differences, as equals.
And in a society in which racism is the norm, to not actively seek to interrupt it is to collude with it.
Tonight's conversation with Robin, Ibram, and Wes brings to light the work we've been doing at the National Conflict Resolution Center for nearly 40 years.
We are in a very different and very difficult and challenging time in America.
Human beings by nature are afraid of other. What NCRC does is demystify other.
We have actually seen families that can't even talk about race relations or politics.
Times like these that we all must learn to live, give, and love again.
Together, we can do more as a community to bridge the divides and close the systemic, economic, and justice gaps that still exist today.
The mission of NCRC is to get those tools in the hands of as many people as it can.
Restorative justice practices, the most successful anti-racist criminal justice reform in the nation.
So this is just one example of an incredible program that NCRC has worked with us on that represents what the future of criminal justice should look like.
At NCRC, we bring people together to break down barriers, repair harm, create relationships, and build stronger communities.
We train everyone from corporate CEOs all the way to high school students. It's for everyone. It is all inclusive, and we want to learn how we can communicate well, even if we come from different backgrounds and spaces.
To just have a face-to-face dialogue, it really opens them up, and they can get to the root of what the issue is. A lot of the times it becomes very powerful because you see the human side of the other person, and it's not a person responsible or a person harmed, it's just 2 human beings having a conversation together.
We're all human beings on this planet, and we all have needs that need to be addressed. We all have a need of being acknowledged, to be validated who we are. To come together, we are stronger, we are wiser, and it's necessary. I mean, as necessary as drinking water or breathing air, eating food. So if we're gonna survive during these times, we have to come together.
I believe that we can change the criminal justice system doing this work. Through restorative practices, I believe that we can make a change, that we can show people that you're not numbers, you're humans, and there are organizations and people out there that care.
We're in a challenging time in the championship rounds of life, and those are the toughest of rounds. We're much better than this. We can win. And I believe NCRC is one of those tools that we need.
Time for conflict resolution at home, in our communities, and throughout the nation.
The country needs the National Conflict Resolution Center today more than ever.
Listening is the first step. Now is the time to act. Join us in a path forward. All of this information can be found on our website at ncrconline.com. For the National Conflict Resolution Center, I'm Steve DINKIN. Thank you and good night.